Shalom, giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rachakodash, double honors unto the elders and apostles, Millstone at well, and Shalom to the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel and the rest of the elect that are destined to be saved on the Bava Kalal from the GMS UK London Forecasters Camp. Coming back at you with another lesson to help edify those who just spoke of. So I've done a video recently about how in Nigeria, skin bleaching products are very prevalent among our people. Well, here's another thing that is causing our people to be sick, which here it says cancer-causing chemicals are detected in 100% of hair products tested in new study. Now it goes on to say millions of women could be at risk of an increased risk of cancer from popular hair products. Braided hairstyles are deeply rooted in black culture and are a popular choice of hairstyle at salons nationwide that can be worn for weeks at a time. However, getting hair braids can be expensive, and some women choose to purchase synthetic braiding hair online or at their local beauty shop for a fraction of the cost to be installed by a salon. However, these synthetic products are teeming with harmful substances. A Consumer Report investigation determined cancer-causing chemicals were found in each of the 10 most popular synthetic braids, while 9 of the 10 contained dangerously high levels of lead. Now, I'll just interject here and say this isn't done by coincidence. This is done by design, because Esau's plan is to make you Israelites sick, by any means possible. So this is just one of the ways in which he does it. And for those of you who don't know, Esau is the nation that God hates, pertaining to Malachi 1 and verse 4, and they are the so-called white people predominantly on the face of the earth. Now you are going to get some of our people who may look like so-called white people who are scattered among them, but if their seed line by their forefathers goes back to the man in the Bible named Israel, then they too are Israelites, no matter what they may look like. So let me read on. A Consumer Report investigation determined cancer-causing chemicals were found in each of the 10 most popular synthetic braids, while 9 of the 10 contained dangerously high levels of lead. Some of the carcinogens detected included benzene, which is linked to a higher risk of blood cancer, methylene chloride, which is linked to liver and lung cancer in animals, and chloroform, which has been linked to kidney and liver tumors in animals. Lead exposure, especially over long periods of time, poses significant health issues, from brain and nervous system damage to reproductive problems. Children who commonly wear synthetic braids are susceptible to impaired brain development and developmental issues. For braiders, the people wearing them, exposure is unavoidable. Chemicals can be absorbed through people's skin, on their hat, or on their heads. The hair can become brittle and break off, being consumed accidentally with food. Braiders and their customers may touch their hair, pick up a snack, or place their hands around their mouths. Small children, meanwhile, are also known to chew on the ends of their hair. See, it says black women are the primary customers of these braids and make up the largest share of consumers of hair wigs and extensions, a market valued at 2.79 billion. The braids tested included Habergen, Sensational Debut, Shake and Go, Darling Magic Fingers, and Sassy Collection. Black women are the primary consumers of these braids and make up the largest shares of consumers of hair wigs and extensions, a market valued at 7.9 billion. Bear me a second. It's lucky for that. Synthetic hair extensions are extremely popular in the US, mostly among black women. In 2022, 34% of black women wore braids with synthetic extensions. The extensions are sold at beauty supply stores nationwide, as well as big box stores like Walmart. Synthetic hair typically made from nylon, polyester, or acrylic, designed to mimic the look and feel of real hair at a lower cost. Kamekalon is also commonly used to make hair extensions, as it can hold curls better than human hair. The hair is often treated with dyes and plastic coating that contain harmful chemicals such as formaldehyde, benzene, and phthalates, which interfere with the body's hormone systems, which can lead to reproductive issues, developmental abnormalities, and changes in metabolism. Despite its size, the market is unregulated, creating a Wild West-like environment for a long supply chain of wig and extension manufacturers. The FDA's cosmetic safety regulations do not include such products because they are not applied directly to the human body like lotions or makeup. When approached with the CR's findings, the FDA said it cannot comment. At the same time, several manufacturers questioned the watchdog group's methodology and reaffirmed their dedication to putting the highest quality products on the market. Volatile organic compounds in the 10 samples were tested using EPA methods 8260C, with samples prepared by placing hair in water and heating before analysis. Heavy metals, arsenic, cadmium, lead were tested following EPA method 6020B using ICP MS after digested samples with acid. The study assessed risks of estimating exposure levels for an adult over 24 hours, comparing the results to establish health-based exposure limits for chemicals. Alright, well, I think I've read enough of this article. We've got the point. So there's carcinogenic materials in a lot of these hair products. And now why are people wearing these hair products? Because they envy their oppressor and they want to look a particular way and they want to escape the curses. Hang on, there's one curse here. This is Isaiah chapter 3. Isaiah 3 verse 16. Moreover, the Lord Yahweh saith, because the daughters of Zion are haughty, and walk with stretched forth necks and wanton eyes, walking and mincing as they go, and making a tinkling with their feet. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord Yahweh will discover their secret parts. So that scab on the crown is what has affected a lot of you Southern Kingdom women, particularly you women of the nation of Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. You know, a lot of them have a hard time growing their hair out, but that's specifically because of this curse that the Most High pronounced against them. In that day, the Lord will take away the bravery of their tinkling ornaments about their feet, and the cauls and their round tires like the moon, the chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments of the legs, and the headbands and the tabrets and the earrings, the rings and the nose jewels, the changeable suits of apparel, and the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen, and the hoods and the vials. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell there shall be stink, and a girdle, and instead of a girdle, a rent, here's the point, and instead of well set hair, baldness, and instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. So instead of well set hair, they'll be smitten with baldness. And as a result of that, a lot of women are turning to these hair care products to cover up their shame, you know, because they can't handle the curse that the Most High pronounced upon them. But you know, the enemy has seen this and used this as an opportunity to strike our people, because what you've got to remember is that Esau's a cunning hunter. Let's get that in Genesis 25. This is it. And the boys grew, and Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, and Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. So Esau was a cunning hunter and a man of the field, meaning that he was out there in the world, you know, in all kinds of places. But the fact of the matter is that his characteristics haven't changed. So even now in these last days, Esau is still that cunning hunter, and he's targeting and hunting you Israelites, and is using the bait, you know, the bait on the hook, as a product that he knows that you can't resist. So he'll make this stuff knowing that you're going to take the bait and end up making yourself sick. You know, it's the same thing as with those skin bleaching creams. You know, our people think they're doing themselves a favor by lightening their skin, when in reality they're actually destroying themselves and their health. You know, I'll get one precept and I'll close out. This is Sirach 12 and 10. It says, never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humbleth himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not altogether been wiped away. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place, neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. And thou art the last remember my words, and be pricked therewith. Who will pity a charmer that is bitten with a serpent, or any such as come nigh wild beasts? So One that goeth to a sinner and is devoured with him in his sins, who will pity? For a while he will abide with thee, but if thou begin to fall, he will not tarry. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit. He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. So, Esau pretends to help these people by, with these hair care products, but really is undermining us and destroying us. He will shake his head and clap his hands and whisper much and change his countenance. So never trust thine enemy, man. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem HaKodash. Double honors unto the elders and apostles of Great Millstone are all well. And shalom to the 144,000 elect men of the nation of Israel and the rest of the elect destined to be saved. Shalom for now.